DTLR Radio, your fashion, your lifestyle, your music, you're plugged in with Fadam Got the Juice live from the Unruly Sprayground Studio on this it's a dreary day in Libra season, man. You know, I'm not a fan of Libra season, but you know, it is what it is. But I'm sitting here with an old friend, man, a girl who I've seen really bust her ass and really get it moving and popping. And I must say, I am really, really proud of this young lady, because guess what? She stops at nothing. She don't have no big team, so it's not nobody pulling no magical strings for her. It's just raw talent, and listen, find a way to get to it, man. Miss Kaniyah is here. What's up, girl?
Hi, thank you for that. Here, you better clock it.
Yeah. Now, I remember when the music started. I got on a little late. It wasn't that late, but it was still early in the process. So I remember like the crank shop shit and all that. Oh yeah, that was a good project too.
It was.
It was a good project, and it was like, all right. And I remember your first manager, and I was like, shorty a star. Like, I know it wouldn't work with y'all, but I was like, shorty a star. Yeah, two pretty girls can't really. That early in the game can't coexist like that. It's just not. It's just not gonna work. Yeah, it's just not gonna work though. But even still, Kaniyah, you are here. You are doing your thing. What's it take to be Miss Kaniyah these days?
I would say strength, resilience. Listen, consistency. That's it.
Now, what's pushing you to be so consistent? Because like you ain't giving up at nothing. Like once you saw this DMV was a dead end for you, your ass got out of here. Like you was like, you know what? I looked up and they said Kaniyah's in LA, and I'm like, y'all are lying. Y'all are lying. They were just like, yeah, nah, Kaniyah's going. I was like, damn. What inspired the move? Like, how do you decide where you're gonna move next? Because now you're in Atlanta. I randomly run into you in New York. Outside of a hotel. Mind you, I call my store. Listen, I'm going to tell you a real story, true story. I call myself con flirting. It's fight weekend. It's after the fight. I see a cute girl outside our hotel. It's cold. Me and the fellas, we just getting back. And I'm like, oh, shit. So we all like, oh, shit, she all right. So I say, I'm going to say something to her. I said, girl, you know you go inside and take pictures on the inside, because she outside taking pictures. So I'm like, why is this girl outside? It's brick outside. It's brick outside, and we near the water. So it's just like, all right. So I'm like, girl, why you outside taking pictures? Come bring your pretty ass in here and take pictures. And she looking, she like, Fadam? I said, this some bullshit. Damn, man, you can't holler at nobody these days. That's what I get. But like, yo, you go from LA to New York, now to Atlanta. Like, how do you decide where you gonna move?
Honestly, I just move in my heart for real.
Damn.
Yeah, like if it ain't working out, you just get out of there.
Is it a scary feeling every time you do it?
It is a scary feeling, but it's more of a, like, how do I say it? Like, because it's a new place, it's new opportunities, it's a new start, more than it is scary, but it is scary still.
Because, like, to just get up and leave the DMV, I mean, you left during the pandemic or right after?
Like, right after.
Yeah, I remember y'all was doing those sneaky link parties, and it was turned up, and I was like, yo, I'm going to come to one. And right when I was about to come, they was like, she's gone. I said, how does that happen? Like, to get up and just move to L.A., and it's just one of them things where it was like, yo, what the hell is in L.A.? So in my mind, it was a nigga just grabbed you and told you come on out there. No, it wasn't that.
Not at all.
It was strictly like, yo, I'm going to go ahead. How you pick L.A. first, though?
You know what? I wanted to go to Atlanta, but I feel like Atlanta and D.C. have so many similarities, especially with like our people being like the dominant people of that area. I was just like, let me go to LA, let me learn something new, and then let me go to Atlanta. So let me go find my sound sonically, elevate myself. Not saying that you can't elevate yourself in these black cities, but the type of artist and star that I want to be, you want to pull from everywhere. So I was just like, let me just go there. Let me learn a couple of thing or two, and then I'll be on the move.
It makes sense because, like, when I see you, and I've always seen this, I don't really look at you just like an urban artist type chick. Like, I see you more as like a pop star. That, like, have heavy crossover value. So, although, like, you tapped into the culture and all that, I just don't see it just being straight from the music that I've heard from you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just judging straight off the music, not off the look. The music that I know I've heard from you, it's kind of always, it's like, oh, this could go either way.
Yeah.
This could go either way. Like, everybody kind of gonna rock with this. What type of roadblocks are you hitting when you make these moves and decisions, though?
I think probably just like not like community wise, that would really be it. I think each city I learned something. Like I was in New York before I went to Atlanta for 6 months, and I feel like I had a crazy run in New York.
Damn, you was only in New York 6 months?
6 months.
I knew you wouldn't stay that long though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like New York, and I think it's really good for community for Black people, but I do think like it's no convenience.
Yeah, when you said you was in New York, I was like, girl, you ain't gonna be here long. You ain't gonna be that long. Like, New York is just, it's a tough city.
Yeah.
It's a tough city. It's a lot of people. So it's kind of hard to, but you made some progress.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got Trash Mag and On the Radar. So, like, you did some things a lot of people can't do.
Yeah.
What's the secret to your success with that stuff?
Really just, like, knowing that I deserve these opportunities. I feel like I've been working for so long. Like, now when I go into stuff, it's like, you should want me here just as much as I want myself here. Because in a couple of years, shit gonna be very different. And that's what consistency does.
Now, let me ask you something. I'm glad you said that. Like, yo, I deserve some of this stuff. And you never hear people say that. You know what I'm saying? But because people say when you deserve something, they feel like you're entitled. Right? I actually just made a post about that recently. Like, yo, it's not about entitlement. To me, it's like, I work for these things.
Yes.
I bust my ass. I deserve these things. So we ain't about to sit here and act like, yo, I didn't work for this shit. But you think, do sometimes people box you in that pretty privilege category?
With music, I would say no. I think music is just hard for everybody.
Yeah.
Whether you're pretty or not. Like, music it's a lot. It takes a strong individual to, like, continuously, like, pursue music. So
what about with just the access? Do you feel like something just because you're pretty?
I mean, I guess so. But I also think, too, like, I'm talented. Like, maybe I'm not doing the numbers that's maybe some of these platforms will want, or maybe, you know, this not the type of music that y'all like. You know, it could be a lot of things, but one thing that people cannot deny is my talent. Like, I am truly talented. And I feel like it's not like it's not a lose-lose situation. It's like, oh, okay, why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Listen, why not? Now we are here. You end up on Joseline's Cabaret. Now, when I saw this, I was like, oh, this makes sense. Only because I just know you as a hustler. And I know Joseline's a hustler. And I know the girls I've seen on that show have been nothing but hustlers. The one girl from Baltimore won last year. Damn, what is her name? Oh, I can't remember her name. Oh, I hate that. She's a stripper in Nomas. Can't think of her name. But anyway.
Neek.
Huh?
Neek.
There you go. Showgirl Neek. Neek, I apologize. Yeah, my bad. But anyway, so for you to end up on that show, it was like, oh, this makes sense.
You know, you're the first person to ever say it makes sense.
For real?
I mean, I know it makes sense, but everybody else was like, oh my God, like your brand, your image, you're not this type of person. Like, oh my God, this look crazy for you. You're on there fighting. Da, 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 da. I didn't get like a lot of like support from like my core people, like that know me. They wasn't really fucking with it.
They know about I know about the sneak link though.
Yeah, I feel like they should know,
right?
Because I've posted a lot of like stuff about it, interviews, all of that. So it just depends on what they're paying attention to, really. It's
funny because I remember at first you wouldn't talk about that. I think the first interview we ever did, she was like, she don't want to talk about that, and I was just like, I mean, it's a part of her story. And they were just like, nah, she don't want to talk about it. So I was like, all right, I respect it. And we did it and we didn't talk about it. And I was just like, damn. Like, I'm surprised. But I was like, yo, she's going to end up talking about it eventually.
Yeah.
How did you become comfortable with talking about that part of your journey?
Like, once I truly realized, like, I've done enough in my life thus far, like even within my career, that shows people the type of person that I am and the type of value that I hold. So it's not something that can hinder me or make a person like, well, she used to dance or whatever. Even when you put it together, it's still like, did she really? I can't see that for her because of how I carry myself. You know what I mean? And now I can talk about it freely because, I mean, I'm on national TV talking about it. So now it makes sense.
Now it makes sense. Like, hey, listen, come on. I'm going to tell y'all this story. Learn from me. I did that, so you ain't got to go through that.
Okay.
That's that. How do we end up on a BET stage?
You know what? I actually just got out. I had moved to New York. I was like doing the radars, and I've probably done like all of like the really big platforms in New York outside of Trash Mag and on the radar. And I literally just got a call one day. It was late at night. It literally was like 10 p.m. And it was like, hey, would you like to do the BET Awards in like 2 days? And I'm like, yeah, why not? It was really simple.
Where was you at?
I was in my bed.
In New York?
Mm-hmm.
And had to fly to LA?
Mm-hmm. But it's so crazy because this how God worked. I was already going to LA anyway for a writing camp. Anyway, the same time, literally. So it was like the flight was already booked anyway. Perfect timing.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Who put your name in there and said, yo, use her? Do you know who did that?
Lena.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
That's why we need PR out here.
Period.
That's what PR does its job. PR gets it done. Now, you still don't have, I'm still shocked that you have a small team.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a manager yet? An actual?
I have one now. I just got one maybe like 2 weeks ago.
You just got a manager 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, like a little time ago.
How many managers have you had at this point?
Whew. Sorry, no.
Oh, no, it's been a few. It's been a few.
3. I'll be on my 4th one now.
Damn.
Yeah, it is a lot.
You think you the issue?
No.
Do you fire these people or they be like, yo, this just ain't working for us?
You know what it is? I think that when people get to know me and they really start managing me, they realize that my potential is bigger than what they thought. And I'm very serious about my business. And I expect stuff because everything I've done that you guys have seen from me thus far, I've got myself there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it's like, if a manager is coming in and you're telling me you want to manage me, I expect for you to elevate me in some way. I shouldn't be micromanaging you. You know what I mean? And a lot of times they're like, oh, this just this girl from DC that used to do the sneaky links, that used to do this. And then you get in my space and you realize I'm very serious about my craft. And now you're a little like, oh, well, shit, I wasn't prepared for this. I don't think I got the tools to take her to where she want to go because she want to go far.
Yeah.
And that's literally what it is every time.
Damn.
But I love them all, like, you know, for different reasons. Like, it never was like fell out. It just was like, you know, I need more. You know what I mean?
I can see that. This new manager, you think they're going to get it right?
I got faith.
You got faith? You got faith. How you find this new one?
Just like we've known each other for a while, so, you know. That's
good. I can imagine. I actually just grabbed the artist, so it's kind of like I'm scared. I'm not managing though. I'm not gonna manage. I'm gonna start like a little label production company.
Okay.
Something like that. I don't think I have it in me to fully especially a female, because she's a female. And it's just y'all are already like, I couldn't imagine trying to manage Kaniyah. That's why when my homegirl said she was doing it in the beginning, I was like, I don't think that's gonna work. Like, and only because it's like, yo, managing a female, especially a female, and like I could tell. Because by then you had this project done. Mm-hmm. So I was like, yo, this girl got a whole project done, and she did it on her own. She did it with him. I was like, she's super serious about this shit. Mm-hmm. Like, it ain't no just, oh, I'm just doing it because whatever.
Like, it's cute.
Yeah, nah. Like, she's locked in. So like, you really got to be mentally ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got a large network. I don't know if I want to open my network to just anybody.
But you know what? I think a lot of times, that's always people like thing. Like my very first manager was just like, you know, I've been burnt before, but like we've all been through stuff. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? When you put yourself out there to not necessarily be responsible for somebody, but to even be attached to someone, you have to be all in. This is people's livelihood. This is people's career. You know what I mean? And a lot of times people always use those sentiments, but it's like, if you don't use your full network, then the artist in turn, I'm going to feel like you wasting my time.
That's true.
Obviously, you don't have nothing to offer me, so I gotta go.
That's
true. And
then
when people ask, I ain't gonna say too much, but it's just like, it ain't work out. You see, I ain't working with them no more. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So you just gotta be able to just use your discernment. Mm-hmm. Your network's gonna always be your network. Use your discernment with who you working with, and
yo, especially when you reaching out to people. One thing I know about you, like, yo, you ain't shy about reaching out.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, like you ain't. I mean, one time, and I felt bad, but you was trying to get the DJ head, and you was like, yo, you know this nigga, and I was like, no, but I know somebody that know him. I can get you to him. And I thought it was going to be a simple joint. And they was like, yo, what you need? I said, yo, Kaniyah trying to get to him. She out there, this, that, and third. And they was like, yo, he real funny acting. And I was like, damn. And at that point, I felt bad because I'm like, yo, this is really how the game go?
I learned. It's so crazy, though. I learned so much about just all of this shit, like, when I was in L.A. And then not even, like... I'm saying, like, these niggas be in the strip club. You see these niggas undone. Like, you like, nigga, and somebody got to act a certain type of way to get to you, man. Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, you know
exactly.
I mean?
Like, you want somebody to do all this to get to you, and you in here selling it all.
Like, don't even worry about it. I'm cool.
you in here selling it all. And now you in Atlanta, though. You know, Atlanta is full of everybody does everything.
I'm excited.
Everybody's full of everybody does everybody's important. Everybody's a rapper. Everybody got the fake jewelry. Atlanta's fucking ridiculous. Especially what's going on right now with this whole Young Thug and Lucci. Yo, Atlanta is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Although the girls are popping in the A right now, so Bunna B, YK Niece and all that. Are you looking to do like collabs and all that? Because I feel like I don't see you do a whole lot of collabs. Why?
I think I just had to learn more. I needed to be a little bit more strategic because I have done a few collabs, maybe 2.
Damn.
Was it 2 or was it 3? I know I did one on my recent project that I dropped in May with That's Dior.
Oh, I remember that record. That was a good one. 2 pretty girls doing pretty shit.
Cute. But another thing too, like when you are, and this is no shade to her or to anybody because everybody got their own obligations. Yeah. But when you're doing these collabs, if they aren't like off the strength and y'all already have a relationship, it's kind of really no value in it. You know what I mean? Because you're paying a person to do a job. They're not obligated to be a friend. They're not obligated to follow you, comment on your stuff, and make it look real so that it can be impactful. You know, so essentially you just end up really wasting your time and your money. So at this point, I would much rather just collaborate with someone who wants to collaborate with me. And we like, it's organic.
I love that you said that. I hate paid collabs. I hate it. Like people, I've watched people go out here and tell a label, I want this person. And a label will pay 70, 80 bands for a collab or for a feature. And it's like, they pay, you get a half-ass verse, you might get a video, you might not, and then that's it.
And that's it. Like, unless the song blow up.
It's not natural. It's no real vibe. And now the artist is mad, and they mad at the artist that hopped on just for the check. It's the craziest situation ever. I always tell people, like, man, whenever I see these and this is in the DMV, oh man, I get it. It's the game, right? But I've watched the DMV get slutted out so many times. These artists are coming in town for these shows, these club appearances, and everybody wants a feature. And them niggas down there post, features 20,000 or 10,000, and niggas is lining up. And I'm like, y'all are dumb.
You know what I had to learn too? Like, I think that's like just very important for artists. You just really got to open your eyes to like the industry and what's truly going on in front of you. Like, nothing is going to change in your career because of somebody else, or even but truly because of who you're working with or what you did a feature with. It's just all about like God's timing and faith, luck, and what like it ain't. There's no rule book to it in a sense. Not. So it's like when you kind of like forcing yourself, or you going out your way to like pay for this or do this and do that, you just exhausting yourself truly. You know what I mean? I'm cool.
It's a lot of vultures out there. You definitely got to be careful with this. A bunch of niggas got fired. So it's a bunch of niggas walking around saying they independent now, they consultants and all that. You got to please be careful. Please be careful. Because a lot of these niggas are vultures. I'm in group chats with a lot of these niggas. These niggas are arguing back and forth about they need to start gatekeeping again. Y'all niggas ain't got no keys and no gates.
Okay.
Like, there's nothing going on. Like, y'all done got fired. Like, the jig is up. So just be careful. It's a lot of them out there just portraying us like, pay me this grand a month and I'm gonna do it. And it's just like, my nigga, you don't even have that. And I hate seeing that. I'm not big on charging, especially the artists that we know are just trying to come up and they genuinely love what they do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't got no real strategy, no real guy, leave them people alone. Just tell them, like, I really can't help you.
Yes.
That's it. Like, that's it. I really can't help you, dog. Like, leave me alone. Back to Joseline Cabaret. How did we end up taking the decision to go and be on this show?
Yeah, so direct, like literally the next day after I did the BET Awards, I got a call from them.
What the hell? People just, where's your number at? Like, your number's everywhere. Go ahead.
So, they just was like, yeah, like we know you're an artist. So even when when we talked on the phone, it was about my artistry. So I'm just like, oh, okay. So y'all don't really truly care if I come as a dancer, if I knew how to dance. I just so happily know how to dance. But I'm just like, oh, they're like, yeah, we know you do music and da 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 da. Like, we're really looking forward to working with you. Like, we think you're one of our top picks. And they just was like, hey, if you're interested, we'll give you a call in a couple of days to let you know that you made it. But they ended up giving me a call an hour later. It was like, you made it. What you want to do? Damn. You're on a flight in 2 days. And I was like, I was off the high of the BET Awards, and I'm like, shit, I'm going. I couldn't even really think about it. It was so fast. I was like, I'm going.
Where were all your clothes at the time?
At home. I was in L.A.
You was in L.A. Mm-hmm. But weren't you living in New York at the time?
I was living in New York. Mm-hmm.
And you was in L.A. Mm-hmm. And then where was the show shooting at?
L.A. Oh, so I flew back to L.A.
God damn.
And this was like June. Mm-hmm.
And what was your overall, besides the fight, what was your overall experience?
You know, my experience, it wasn't too good. I wouldn't even lie to you, you know, because I truly do come from the strip club. And mm-hmm. I feel like I've just been through so much in my life, and I work so hard to, like, build myself up. So, like, being in an environment like that with them kind of girls, it really was just one of those things where it's like, I'm looking at these bitches in disgust. And not because I think that I'm better than you, but because I don't align with how you move as a woman and your character. And, like, it's just... like, I'm really taken aback. Like, it's worse than a strip club. Like, where y'all find these hoes at? You know what I mean? So for me, it just was like, these are, like, just imagine being somewhere for like a month or however long with people that you just don't connect with in no way, shape, or form. I almost felt like I was going crazy. Like, this is insane.
How long was y'all there?
Probably like a little over a month.
Damn, for real?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shit.
It was a little while. It was a while.
I didn't think they took that long with them shows.
The Baddies is longer.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Did you try to go on Baddies?
You know, I did, but I'm glad it didn't come out.
You did? It didn't come out?
No, I'm saying
you didn't make it?
No, no.
I'm
not saying that. I'm saying I'm glad that
you
they didn't know
on
the Joseline show.
That you tried.
You know, they blow that up.
Oh, yeah, because she hates her, don't she? Yeah.
No, I don't know if she hate her, but she
probably hate everybody, though. Joseline comes off as like she hates everybody. Like, Joseline she always been like, I mean, I only know her from TV. So the persona that she gives on television is always just, I hate all these bitches. Mm-hmm. Like, it was just that's always, but that shit has always worked for her, which is crazy to me. Mm-hmm. Like, for that to be your persona. And I mean, she's like, she's talented too, though.
Do certain shit,
yeah,
sure.
I remember, so me and Rab talked about it a lot. Like, we would see these clips. And we'll both be there like, yo, it makes sense her doing that show. But I'm like, dog, I know she hates it. You know what I mean? Because she really wants to do music.
Right.
And I don't know how much this aligns with her music career. Mm-hmm. But one thing I do know is it'll get more eyes on you. Mm-hmm. So if you can get more eyes, get more fans, you just got to convert them people to music people. Mm-hmm. And then we good to go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I figured that was the plan. And we was like, yeah, it makes sense. But damn, it's like, dog, you got to kind of just... Hey man, you gotta turn them rocks at this point we in.
Yeah.
Cardi was on Love and Hip Hop.
Absolutely.
Looking nothing how she looks now.
Literally.
Looks nothing how. Like, if you go look at them,
not literally that.
Yeah, but if you go look at them Cardi clips when she was on Love and Hip Hop to now, yo, she don't look the same at all.
She like opened that up for the girls though, like to really because. When you go on these reality shows, it's very hard to pivot and do something else. That's always kind of like been the case. It's almost like they gatekeep you from kind of expanding. That's why I like Love Island. Like Love Island, that's what I wanted to do.
Love Island?
That was
I can see
that was my goal. Like I had applied to Love Island.
And they ain't pick you?
But Joseline called me.
Oh, shit.
Not Joseline, but the show.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, well, Love Island ain't called me, so okay. You know what I mean?
Did they end up calling?
Mm-mm.
They didn't call you?
Mm-mm. But I also think that Love Island
is racist.
I don't think that they're racist.
Right,
I think that when it comes to choosing black girls, it has to be a
certain type of black girl. Yeah,
and
you can't be too ratchet. You can't.
Not even that. I also think like it's like they want to make sure that you know this person is black. You know what I mean? Like it's always a certain complexion. Like, it's really never.
Oh, you two like it's usually darker kind of chocolate girls.
Yeah, which I love. Yeah. Like, I love that.
But they want to make it known like we got all these white people. We gonna throw these tokens in here.
Absolutely right. Yeah. Like the token black girl. When it's like the token black girl. I mean, it's not no token black girl. We're all black. We're all beautiful. But the girls from around the way, like. We need love too.
We need love too. Are you still looking for love out here, Kaniyah?
Not. I would consider it in a situation like that. I would consider actually going on there for real love if I went on a situation like that. But like right now, I'm not like actively looking for love. No.
How's the dating like? Like how do you navigate dating, being an artist and future actress and all that? How do you navigate dating?
I really don't date often, to be honest. I'm really like career driven. Like I don't
Damn,
care
that's
for it.
Crazy.
I don't care for
When
it.
last time you been on a date?
Like a real date?
All these niggas are. I know.
It's
I mean,
been a while.
and we know your DMs are full.
Yeah.
And I'm sure like a bunch of these like hip hop niggas and athlete niggas didn't try their hand. How do you stay? Like, how do you turn these niggas down?
You gotta think. I worked in a strip club.
This is true.
So I've seen all of this up close. I've seen how they truly value us, and I've seen like these same athletes come in and not pick one black girl. You know what I mean? They'll pick every other race but us. Like, you can't like hate us in public and then like love us in private. You know what I mean? So like when it comes, I've seen every type of person it is being in a strip club for as long as I was in a strip club. You know what I mean? And I'm just not impressed, and I'm not like going to waste my time on that. I'd rather really truly put my focus in my career.
And now you're in Atlanta, where I heard this slim pickings for y'all down there, because you know what's going on in Atlanta.
I don't care about that.
Yeah. So how are you ever? Is it like marriage and kids in the future?
Yeah, but like once I have like solidified myself, I feel like I just got to do that for my inner child. Like, obviously, if a man come along and he just checks off all the boxes and he want to help me win and win with me.
What's on them boxes?
You know, like supportive, caring.
Okay.
Obviously, someone who would take a lot of like financial burden off me because I do handle everything, but also just a partner. You know what I mean? Like somebody who truly believes in me, just the woman that I want to become. Forget the music and all that. Like a real partner, like a team player, like somebody that's going to elevate you mentally, physically, all the things, you know? And that's just hard right now.
So you don't care if you're a 9 to 5er?
No, I mean, because 9
to 5 making money. Yeah,
9 to 5 make the real money.
Yeah,
These other people don't got no money right now. That's the problem.
You're right. You're right. Now we done had a couple songs go viral. You didn't have. What's that feeling like when your song go viral? Every time do you feel like, oh yeah, I'm finally out of here, or what's your thought?
I was just talking about that. That's so funny. You know, I feel like I've had so many viral moments.
You have.
Period.
Yeah,
and
you have.
It's now to the point where it just feels like imposter syndrome. Like, I don't know if that's the correct word, but it's like I'm that person where you follow me and probably once a month you're going to have to say congratulations about something because I'm always moving. But it becomes imposter syndrome where I feel like, damn, I've done so much and I'm still not there. I've been viral this many times and I'm still not there. Like, what is not clicking?
I know the feeling.
Like, what the hell? So for me, it don't even feel like nothing. Nothing feels like nothing until it's time.
So the labels haven't hit you?
I've had, honestly, I won't even lie to you, I've had one label reach out. Yeah.
For real? Only one?
That I probably really know.
These A&Rs are ass.
Yeah.
They're ass. Like, I don't know what they're looking for no more, because
clout. They want you to be lit already. They want you to be lit on TikTok. It's just so many layers.
I'll tell you something crazy though. Like, I gotta do a run with an artist. I think next week or the 10th through the 12th or something like that. He signed to a label, but I never heard of this nigga. Right? Never in my life. And then like they kind of gave me some of his resume, and I looked it up, and I'm like, oh, he got some shit on here. But when I went to his page, like, he's not lit at all. Like, so I'm just kind of like, at that point, I'm confused.
I'd be confused too.
Cause it's like, I know it's people out there that like really deserve the shot, that are busting their ass. You got the Kaniyahs that are out there that are pretty much doing this shit by themselves, and y'all see it.
And it ain't no way you can't see it because it's everywhere. You know what I mean?
It's everywhere.
And that's another thing too. Like, I think, and it's not like even like a jealousy thing or nothing, because I mean, what's for them and what's for them and what's for me is what's for me. But like you said, a lot of times you'll even see like brand partnerships, like big ass brands, or like you said, label deals and stuff, and it'll be people with like 7,000 followers. Like, it don't be like, it's like, what are y'all really looking for? Like, I'm confused. Like, at one point, it's like, oh, they want you to be TikTok famous. They want you to be dancing and already have a million fucking streams and shit like that. But then y'all have people that don't have none of that.
It don't make it never makes. When I tell you it's not making no sense to me, like
None.
by day, I'm just like, damn. And I picked to be in this shit, and I feel like I done came too far to turn around. Mm-hmm. So I was just like, yo, like, I'm trying to make this make sense. And now with me finally putting my arm around the artist, I'm gonna have to explain this shit to her one day, because she gonna have them questions like, well, why they ain't fuck with me on this, or why they ain't do this? And it's just like, I'm not gonna have an answer. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna have to turn to Kaniyah. It's like, yo, what do I tell this girl? Because, like, what you, especially with a girl like you, because you're not used to being rejected. Mm-hmm. So how do you process that part? Because I'm sure you've only been rejected in your life probably a handful of times.
I think I probably I overthink about it, and I overthink until I finally just be like, it's not for me. Okay, like, you can worry, but worrying isn't gonna change it.
That's how you deal with rejection?
Yeah, like, I just overthink it for a while, and then I'll be like, okay, whatever.
I'm in that space right now. I'm in that exact space right now, and it's just like, how do I deal with this rejection? And I don't know how to deal with it. I don't know how to deal with it. And it's like, yo, you trying to just let it go. It's like, all right, it's not for you. You got to go. But it's like, fuck no. Like, what you mean it's not for me? How is it not for me? Like, I did everything I was supposed to do.
You give yourself a worry window. That's what I do for me.
A worry window?
Yeah, like, and it's not long. That's what I'm saying. Think about it long. Long for me is like a day.
Okay.
And I'm like, all right, tomorrow, fuck them.
Oh, you a nigga.
Like,
oh, this makes sense now. All right, we getting somewhere. Kaniyah's a nigga, y'all. Kaniyah is a whole nigga. I'm not that kind of nigga. Like,
you don't think about it for weeks.
Currently, right now, I'm going on 2 months of just.
Oh my God.
This shit is bad.
2 months, I would have forgot what happened.
Yeah. Nope. Playing everything over in your head, you like, fuck. Like, this is, yeah, it's crazy. It's just like, oh man, like, you just trying to figure out, like, all right, let me go back and do this. Let me go back and fix it. You like, yeah, nah. No, it's dead. Your favorite city as of right now?
DC.
DC. What you love about DC besides it being home?
That's it.
That's it. That's it.
But you know, for real though, community, like, how, even just how they showed up for me. Like, with this show, like, so many of them has truly, really showed up for me. And going to all these different cities made me value home. It made me value community and made me value my people. You know what I mean? Now,
you say you've been home for a week. What you do this whole time you was home?
Seeing some of my friends. I shot a video and I had told, like, people, like, if you want to come pull up. So many people came up.
Where the fuck was the big Kaniyah party? That's what I was waiting for.
I mean,
like, the phone call I had, it was like, yo, we gonna try to do this thing. I'm excited. Like, my cameraman was in Africa, but I told this nigga, you need to get your ass back. We got Kaniyah on Monday. She's supposed to be doing this. Like, my nigga, I need you here. I know the motherland is important, but you didn't see, you was born over there. You know them people. Tell them bye. We gotta come back to the Americas, okay? We will send them whatever they need, okay? I've seen the commercials. They can have whatever they want, but I just knew it was going. It should have been like this big celebration. Like, that's what I wanted for you. That's what I want, because I know. But the good thing is, if it didn't happen this time, I know for damn sure the next time you come back.
You know, like, people are starting to reach out to me now, but the people that I probably didn't know growing up, I think that was part of the reason why I left DC. Like, I felt like for me, it was just so much like gatekeeping and so much like,
it ain't really no gatekeeping. Ain't no gates to keep in DC. We don't have shit.
It was, but when I was first doing music, yes, it was.
What would they? Only gatekeeping they could do, and I'm gonna say this on what I don't care at this point. Listen, I'm in a dark place in my life right now, so I'm gonna say some wild shit at times. Y'all'll be alright. But if they gatekeeping, they keeping you from Wale, or they keeping you from the Clips, or they keeping you from Logic. You wasn't trying to go to Logic.
When I say gatekeeping, I mean like the people that was in radio. You know what I mean? They
damn.
not bringing me in. They not bringing me into 93.9 or 93. They not playing my music. They not putting me on like they're reaching out to artists for like college tours and shit. They not calling me. You know what I mean? Like when Broccoli City come and they asking, oh, this person that work over there, they not putting Miss Kaniyah on the bill. Nothing. I only performed at the Fillmore one time. I never got asked to do the Fillmore. You know what I mean? Because the people that was at like, you know, that was doing the strings then, they were gatekeeping. They felt some type of way about me. Never. And I was actually supposed to do it this last time.
But them niggas wasted time chasing Breezy Bowl and it never happened. And then they just...
No, the one that did happen. That's the one out here, right?
That didn't count. It never happened. So what ended up happening was they was chasing Chris Brown, trying to make it Broccoli City Breezy Bowl. Don't know what happened, but they end up doing some shit in L.A. With like Ari Lennox, DJ Money. Yeah, it never happened this year.
No, something, maybe it wasn't Brock. What's the one that really did happen? Maybe that was last year.
That was last year with Bryson Tiller, Party Next Door.
When was the one supposed to be this year? Just recently, right?
It was supposed to be in August.
Oh, yeah, no. So
and then it was supposed to be in October.
So last year, I actually got asked to do it. I actually got asked to do it by DJ Flow.
I knew you was about to say that.
You know, he had brought up the idea to me, and, you know, before it was like set in stone, and was saying that he wanted me to do it because he had a collaboration with them and all of that. And then, you know how I go. Like, once we kept updating each other. It was supposed to happen. Then once it was really time, it was just like, you know, you chose whatever. And I think, like, that's my reality here. So it's like, that's why I go so hard for myself. That's why every time y'all see me, it's something new. Because it's going to be a lot of sorries. It's going to be a lot.
Have you been keeping track of all the people that's kind of like been on bullshit with you through your journey?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. I'm not on that list. I'm good. I've always been solid. I've always answered the phone. I've always returned every text. Any type of call came through, I did it. I always did my part in the Miss Kaniyah. I don't want to thank you, but I just shouldn't be on that list. So if I see you walking in the party, hey, don't. You know, yeah, don't. I mean, where was we at? We was in LA one time, and we was trying to go to Ari Lennox joint. And I was like, oh, here's him. You was like, yeah, I was talking to him already. Cool. The crazy shit is that nigga was ignoring me at the time. But I knew he was the plug. Like, that's my guy. Like, he made me a lot of money. He put a lot of money in my pocket. So I could never be mad at him for any. Like, he put a lot of money in my pocket. But he like, yo, hit me when you get out here. Bet. I hit the nigga. Nigga, you know I'm out here. You know I'm out here. This show go. It's just me. I'm Dolo. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's Grammy weekend. And for what it's worth, they always told me Grammy weekend is the hardest weekend because it's just them niggas. It's not BET. BET, you could swindle yourself into anything. Grammy, nah, it's different. So I was like, yo. He like, yeah, I bet. And then he like went ghost on me. And then she hit me and was like, yo, I'm trying to go to this. Oh, you know, anybody got tickets? And I was like, oh, yeah, this nigga right here. Oh, yeah, I was just talking to him. This nigga ain't hitting me back, but I also know it looks a lot better for him to walk in there with you than to do with me. So I couldn't be mad. Still my nigga, still my dog, still talking to him, still rocking and rolling. But yeah, you I know you keeping a list of names. I don't keep a list. I'm lying. Yeah, I'm lying. I do got a list. And I know some niggas that's on it. And they gonna pay.
Nah, and they gonna pay.
They gonna pay.
And for me though too, it's how do I say this the right way? It's so frustrating because it's like you should want to highlight the people that's working hard. You know what I mean? And for a city like us who really truly haven't been put on the map by really anybody, you know what I mean? To see someone like me that is at the Grammys every year. Definitely. At the BET Awards every year. Like, I'm doing this shit every year. And y'all still, like, treating me a certain kind of way. It doesn't make sense because I will be one of the successors from here. So why would you want to have to come back later to try to, like, reconcile and fix it when you could have been supporting me? Because since I've started, I've always been doing something. The vision was always there.
That's how I feel.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you must just really felt like, yeah. Nah,
these motherfuckers gonna pay. Big time. I'm talking people in this building gonna pay. What's your top 3 stream songs?
Sassy for sure. They love sassy. Which is crazy. Another one, self-love.
Self-love.
And I did that in 2018. People still be listening to that.
We go from sassy to self-love.
I know.
Okay.
And I don't know what the third one is right now, but I know for a fact the third one is going
sassy. Is that the one where it was like? Was that the one that went viral on TikTok?
Uh-huh.
All right, dog. I was a little offended by that one. Yeah, my bad.
Why? You don't do none of that. You smoke hookah?
I don't. I love hookah. Absolutely,
okay.
I love hookah. Yes, I go to the spot that got custom hookah flavors. I really don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all, hookah it's relaxing. I don't smoke weed because it just stink.
It do stink.
Yeah, and the whole thing for me was I got hooked on hookah when it was after we was still in the pandemic. We was right out. I went through a breakup. I had my own crib. I needed something to get the chicks over.
Okay.
Like, yeah, so like the hookah was the hookah was it's the hoe catcher. It was just like, hey.
Yeah, it is. They love hookah.
One time I put the picture of the hookah up, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Now I did it wrong. Like the hookah wasn't set up right.
Mm-hmm.
Automatically, that just got a bunch of girls. But I'll come over there and set it up. Work like a charm. Work like a charm. And now they just know like I'm the hookah guy with all the good flavors. So it's like, pull up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for what it's worth, I don't be having a bunch of chicks in my house like that. So I'm going through a bit of a heartbreak at this time in life. So I'm just kind of just, working on myself.
Hopefully you don't deserve it. Which you probably do, but you know how y'all do.
Don't deserve what?
Your heartbreak.
No, I don't deserve it. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I would never. Nobody really deserves it unless you were just a piece of shit. Everything else you should be able to work out with that partner.
Oh, so you should be able to work out cheating.
Nah, cheating is different. I wasn't cheating though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not that time.
See,
the time
exactly.
the time I cheated was years ago. I went forward. She didn't have to go find out I cheated. I came forward and told her like, listen, this happened. Look, I need to go figure out myself because I don't need to be that kind of person. This, that, and the third. And that's what happened with that. Damn, why are you making that face?
Cause like what? You knew what it was. Like, y'all is terrible. That's why
I didn't know what it was. Like, I saw my ex, and we was in the same city. And it was just like, damn, this is crazy. Damn, why are we in the same hotel room? Damn, this is not good. Damn. And after that, it was like...
That's your ex for a reason.
She left, too. They all leave.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah.
Then y'all always try to play victim.
Oh, no, I'm definitely playing victim.
That's why I don't have time for that master manipulation. I'm cool.
I don't think I try to manipulate nobody. I don't play victim though. Like if you want to leave. No, don't leave. Yeah, I don't. Don't be no quitter. Your mama ain't raised no quitter. Why would you quit? Why would you quit? Anyway, what else is coming up for Miss Kaniyah?
So obviously the show every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Make sure y'all tune in.
It's on Zeus, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
On the Zeus Network.
They getting money over there. How much do y'all get paid for that show? I know you can't tell me, but they pay y'all, right?
Yeah, they pay us.
Yeah.
Zeus is getting money, baby.
Oh no, they getting money.
Zeus is definitely getting money.
Somebody should do a show with fat people one day. I'm going. I don't know what it's gonna be. So somebody on Zeus need to do a show about fat. What's his name? Lamel? What's the dude? Lemmy. Do a show about fat people. I'm in. If I gotta go fight some niggas, whatever. Let me know. It's like, no, I'm too over that.
Zeus is definitely getting money. But yeah, so obviously the show, but more importantly, music. I'm dropping a song called Go Outside, October 8th.
Go Outside, who want it? Just you?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
And then we just have so many singles lined up, more opportunities, maybe more shows. It's just a lot. I ain't stopping. This is really just another beginning for me.
Good luck in Atlanta. Now, really quick, I know you said you love home. What does a person from home look like? Like when they come to Atlanta, how can you tell someone is from home?
By the way, their dress.
What they wear?
Like, it's just a certain type of style, certain type of swag. You can't really like pinpoint it. It's just a certain kind of swag. You just know it.
What did you eat while you was home? What would you eat? What was your favorite meal back home while you was home?
I went to Cafe 8.
Cafe 8?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you get?
I got a salmon, some rice, and some sauce. But Cafe 8 is like lit for DC. It's like a hookah lounge. They go there, they eat, they turn up, but the food is really good.
Cafe 8. That's the joint they wanted people to stop going to. Yeah, they want the youngers to stop going there. You went there? Bless your heart.
I feel like I have to, like, when I come home, now I want to reconnect. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's so crazy. Now, this is not even a long story, but I had somebody comment on my post today and was just like, I almost forgot she was from DC until now. I respect her or something like that.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, mixed emotions, because of course now I'm from DC because I'm fighting and I'm doing something that's a little bit more, I get, you correlating DC with it being hood, aggressive, and fighting. That's just not all it is. But I do feel like when I come home now, I want to go to the spots where the real DC people are at. You know what I mean? So I can just reconnect and, like, you know, meet the people and stuff. So
you came home to go eat some salmon and rice from Cafe 8. Mm-hmm.
I didn't go to the curry out and get no mumbo sauce.
All right, that's true. Yeah, what? Oh, you didn't? All right.
Cool. I got it last time. The last 2 times I was home.
What spot had the best mumbo sauce to you?
They gonna hate me for this.
What you gonna say?
I like Legacy.
Legacy? Wow.
Mumbo sauce. I know.
I thought you was gonna say Eddie Lennox or something.
I know.
Mine's is the Good Hope Carryout. Good Hope Carryout. I just live over there, so I'm biased.
Good Hope.
They had this banging fish sandwich that was absolutely amazing, man. Those were rough times in my life. I would never eat that shit again. But
when I come back home for the forgot the concerts. It's a big concert happening here in DC, October 4th. They actually reached out to me and asked me to be on it, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's how it should be, not because I'm entitled, because why wouldn't you want me on a concert?
Oh, that's DV Music Club. Great.
10-year anniversary.
10-year anniversary. Salute to him doing 10 years.
Yeah.
He reached out. He wanted me to be a part of it. Somehow, I think he just wanted me to interview a bunch of niggas. Mm-hmm. I'm just not there anymore. Like,
I feel that.
Yeah, it's just like it's a bunch of niggas who I don't even know.
Yeah, I feel that.
And it's just like that. Haven't really done a whole lot, so I don't have nothing to talk to them about. Mm-hmm. And as somebody else, I know that would be better at that lives in that space. I just don't live in that. I just don't live in that space anymore. So.
But that's big of you too, because again, it is other people that probably need that.
As niggas that need that look.
Like,
as niggas that need that look. I don't need it. I don't need it. I'll pull up though.
Mm-hmm. Come.
Yeah, so you gonna come back?
Yeah, no. So it's this Saturday, so I'm performing there. You know what I mean? And then the Joseline Cabaret is also on tour until December. So I'll also be on tour, like, simultaneously while doing all these things that I need to do. So it's gonna be a full rest of the year. It's gonna be lit.
All right. So because you're here.
Oh wait, record this, please.
Need that.
Yeah, because you're here, Tyra, make sure you get this. We had to make sure you was good at home. I need you to open those up.
Period. Okay.
I need you to open them up.
Oh, a New Balance. Okay. I haven't had these since I was a kid.
Exactly.
This is a real DC shit right here.
Right.
Oh no!
Those come out Saturday. Those are exclusive.
You.
Yeah, you know, we had to make sure we pulled you something good.
Thank you.
Compliments of the team over here at DTLR. You know, we had to make sure, and they're called the Pink Tappies. They drop on Friday.
Pink Tappies. I love that. This is very DC coded.
Yeah.
Period.
There you go. I had to make sure. I said, look, she coming here. Let me make sure she's right. Let me make sure she's a real artist. She's a star. So I had to make sure you get the same treatment everybody else gets.
I appreciate it.
Thank you
so
for
much.
being here. Love it.